Welcome back, everyone, to the Learning Fives position roles champions you expect to see at the World Championships this season. So we've done top, we've done jungle, we've done mid, we've done the AD carries. It's now time for the last. That's why I say the supports for last for a reason, because they support me. So I'm going to support them and give them their time to shine in the sun. Except for Leona, she may have spent some little bit too much time out there, or not enough because she doesn't have a tan. Let's break it down. We're doing bands, we're doing picks, we're doing fringes, we're doing honorable mentions. So supports, I think this is going to be extremely important, especially how each team wants to play this year Worlds. So I've said, I think in every video so far, I think it's going to be a bot lane centered, bot lane focused World Championships. And with that information going into it, as we look at it, we're looking at champions that can super impact the bot lane to snowball that AD carry to that really strong carry position that we haven't seen since like a season 2, possibly season 3. Coming out from that position. But the key is getting your ADC through lane. So we're looking at banning out 3 champions here. We're going to ban Taric, Braum, and Bard. These champions all bring actually something particularly different, but something yet all the same. It's pretty interesting here. So they all bring out hard CC. Now, some of it better than others. Braum, I mean, that passive, just 4 autos, 4 attacks, plus his Q, whatever it is. Stun, great hard CC. Ult, great hard CC. Good zone control coming out from Braum. Plus, you can throw up that shield, stand behind him, get a lot of protection for whoever is stand behind Braum. I like his kit, especially in a dual lane focus. Next is going to be Taric. He's going to be given some armor. He's going to be given a little bit of heals. He's got that dual stun lines coming out, those little bit of zone control, but it's his ultimate. We have hard CC from his E, but his ultimate is invulnerability. I think that particularly some teams can play with this extremely well. Some teams will play with it poorly. Some teams will know how to counter it well, but if you don't counter it well, you're going to get really messed up. So I think playing with and without the Taric ult is going to be super key. That's why he's on my ban list. Last is going to be Bard. Kind of the same thing with Taric. Ultimate, invulnerability, except for this one can hit everyone, not just your own teammates. With that, he also does, he can produce a lot of damage in lane. Goes around, collects his gems, come back, lane just Q, lands an auto. You get meat damage. You get that, Thunderlords coming out. He can lay down a couple of heal packs for his AD carry while he roams around. That allows, his AD carry to get experience. Bard gets extra experience for roaming. AD carries can stay safe with heals. You know what? Get rid of Bard. So with that being said, we got 5 picks coming out. We're going to go Karma, Soraka, Tahm, Kinch, Janna, and Thresh. So I think if you kind of notice here that 2 of my top bands were tanky people, and then we got some squishier, more supportive here in my picks because you've gotten rid of kind of that large chunk of that hard CC. But Karma, really good poke and damage, good speed up. If you run it like a Karma Sivir comp with a Sivir ult, Karma in a Mantra E, just like speed up the whole team, shields everyone. Type that thing's going on. Soraka heals for days, right? Some bane of some people's existence in bot lane or in top lane or mid lane when you're like, yes, I got the kill, Ignite's gonna kill him, and then ult comes, Soraka ult comes in, saves their day, saves their bacon. Well, pro teams may want to save their own bacon. Pick up Soraka. Or bananas. I should have went with a banana joke, guys. I'm not a comedian here. After that, well, we got a fish now coming up with Tahm Kench. What am I doing? Okay, so Tahm Kench, he's got those packs where he can get his stun with his tongue lashes and those 3 little hits making you a fishy. He can eat them. He can eat, someone that's diving on his AD carry. If his AD carry, let's say, get Malzahar ulted, you can eat out, the AD carry out of the Malz ult. Like, you can save your carry from someone else. That's what he's about. Saving his teammate, killing the other teammate. Talk about saving someone. Teammate Thresh may be back to the meta. 2v2, lane control, lane dominance. Get him with the lane dominant ADC. He can go in there and he can help control that lane. He can collect those souls. He can lantern someone in. He can lantern someone out. His box got cooldown on 6.17. You'll be able to lay down those ults. You can build him slightly differently now with the way just how he goes. I think Thresh will like this 2v2 meta. That being said, it's actually the only one with a hook on my list. Sorry, Blitz. Sorry, not. I don't think you're making it this year's World unless it's a fun game. Fringe, we're gonna go with Alistar, Zyra, and Trundle. Like I said, Trundle can be used as a flex for top lane. Not a lot of flexes that I've mentioned, but there's specifically, but I think Trundle is definitely one of those that can flex both ways. Alistar, you got your headbutt, you got your knockup, you got your heal. I know he took some reduction on his ult, or he can't reduce as much damage on his ult now, but I think that's not going to be the end of the world. He can be seen, especially if you maybe get one or two bans going in, depending on how the meta exactly plays out. I think Zyra this may be a sneak pick here. If you want a more damage support and you're not going to go Karma, Zyra does have some good lockdown. Her plants can be frustrating to deal with at times, especially if you haven't played against them. And she's pretty good, just like Janna, at peeling people off your AD carry, right? Like, if your AD carry is like getting dove on by a Vi, and let's say the top laner is, I don't know, Maokai, you can just place your plants right around your AD carry, place your ult, knock them up as they come in. Hopefully you can sustain your AD carry a little bit, and they can get out and escape in long ride. You can carry your AD carry to carry your team. That's a mouthful, just like Tahm Kench with a Malphite inside. Okay, honorable mentions here, so we can get rid of the rest of these. We're going Morgana, Nami, Lulu, and Leona. They bring each their own little thing. I think they really want Lulu to be a support. I don't know if she's going to quite make it to this year's Worlds, but she's in play as a possible contender. So this has been the Learning Fives position, review what the AMO here thinks, who's going to be played, what are some of the top picks, what are some possible bans coming out. Now remember, this is all going in the group stage. It's been a couple patches since any of the teams at Worlds have actually played professional games, not practice game, professional games on these patches. So things can change, metas will adapt. Hopefully I'm right, probably slightly wrong. Please enjoy. Don't forget to remember to sign up for our session coming up in October. Have a good one, everyone.